Hey folks, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome back to another Divergence stream. Oh my god, I can hear myself. Why can I hear myself? That's why I can hear myself. Sorry about the echo, folks. Echo, 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 echo. Yeah, so we're in Divergence. I got a bed? I do have a bed. Look at me go having a bed. Right, I'm gonna pop this bed somewhere in the crap shack. Here we go. The old crap shack. Sorry if I sound a bit I think I've got like hay fever or something. I need an antihistamine. So last time we were on, we made this lovely rainbow bit here, cause you know something Pride Month, and a little rainbow flag over here, and this little eclectic heart over here we got going on, and obviously Diggin, you know, already exists in her majestic glory. Look at her go. Let's go check out Hirno's shop over here because he's making a little TNT shop. Look at it. It's so cute. So, last season, so in season 1 we had like a build challenge. Not necessarily for Pride Month, but in season 2 we did have a Pride Month build challenge. Hey, Jill! Thanks for worshipping the haggis.
Redeemed daily check-in.
So yeah, in season 2, we had a Pride Month build challenge, and I want to continue that sort of thing with season 3. So we're going to start sectioning off areas for the other Divergence to build something Pride based. And at the end of the month, we will get, usually my husband, we will get an independent adjudicator in to decide what is going to happen and who is going to win. And I also need to come up with a prize. So if anybody's got any ideas of what prize we could do this season, can you let me know? Because I am all out of ideas. Like basically like maybe I could just like give them a whole I owe you something that you want type deal. Although if Silly wins, I'll probably be screwed. Oh, given his history, like he made a whole wandering gaze thing last season, and yeah, he didn't finish it, so I'm not worried. Although if it's like get me like 12 million blocks of diorite or something, I'll probably regret my life decisions. Strangely, CubeTube notified me that you're streaming, but Divergence has still yet to notify. Weird. Maybe one of the bots is not botting properly. Who knows? Right, so we're gonna use this area because it seems fairly vacant and it's off the main road. And who doesn't want a bunch of Pride builds at spawn? So we're going to make it a little bit trickier this year. The spaces are only going to be like 16 by 16, maybe, or 8 by 8. Ooh, that would really annoy them. But yeah, we're going to go back to my house first. We're going to grab some dirt. Actually, how do I want to flatten this? I'm just wondering if I want to fill in the dirt and make it level, or if I want it dripping down a little bit. I mean, this sounds good. Like, you know what? Let's just start clearing this dirt over here, and we will work with what we got. And we're also going to have to obviously put in a new pathway down here to the existing area. So it's going to be a thing, but we'll get there. And then hopefully by the end of the month, this section will be filled with beautiful Pride builds. And if you're watching this currently and you're a person that does not support LGBTQ plus community, please feel free to leave. Like, I get that. Like, you know, a lot of streamers try and be you know, they try and not put their whole I want to say political views, but obviously to me it's not a political view because I am bisexual. So as part of the community, I, you know, do get a little bit salty when people are like, "Oh, you're sinning and you're a bad person because of the people that you find attractive." It just makes zero sense to me. But hey ho, I try not to judge people, but you know, other people do not give me the same courtesy in a in response. So if you're part of the LGBT plus community, welcome in. This is a safe space. Feel free to be yourself. Since we do ministries or mini season kind of towards the end of the year, you could make the prize be that they get to pick the thing that we do for the mini series. Again, if Silly wins, that would scare me half to death. That's a scary thought. It'll have us all trussed up in, I don't know, Minecraft bondage outfits or something. I don't know. We try not to kink shame here. It's fine. Where's my bucket of water? Do I have a bucket? Why don't I have a bucket of water? I seriously don't have a bucket of water. Okay, that's... What the deuce? Oh, I might have put it in the lava thing. I'll go steal one from the lava. From the smelting shop. Because I did put in a lot of buckets over there. I'm smelting my world. Oh, someone left the door open. Get a draft that way. Yeah, it would be scary. Oh, who won last year? I think Diggin won last year because she had the big rainbow. Hey, where are all the buckets at? There you go. Still this one. She had the, you know, the rainbow fireworks display, which was absolutely fantastic. Right, I need some water. I need some water. There's gotta be water over here. We do need to think of a good mini series between season 3 and season 4. If you would like to download season 1 or season 2, the links are in the chat. Well, the link to the website is in the chat, and that is where those things live. So, you know, feel free to check that out. It's also got links to some of the content creators' socials, our Discord, all those good stuff. Turn around every now and again. Yeah, I was so mad yesterday. So some of you guys know I've recently moved house, right? So I've not changed dentist yet because obviously I'm dealing with the thing with getting my face fixed. Long story short, toddler kicked me in the face, lost one of my front teeth, getting the front tooth, you know, sorted out at the dentist. So I can't really change dentist until, you know, I've got that stuff fixed, because otherwise I'd have to, you know, start all over again with the new dentist, and I'm not prepared to do that. So my dentist is quite far away now, right? It's like a 40-odd minute drive. And I was meant to go there yesterday to get this issue resolved. So I went in, turned up for my appointment, everything's hunky-dory, right? I'm sitting there waiting for my appointment. I'm sitting right at the reception desk, and the receptionist is on the phone to one of the suppliers, and one of the things that they need to, you know, fill my face in with a new tooth doesn't actually arrive until today. So I've went all the way there to that appointment, and I didn't even, you know, get seen. So I've got to go back today when the thing have meant to arrived. And like, great, fantastic, love that for me, love that for me. But you know, it's one of those things. It is what it is. Hopefully it will be resolved later today. If not, I might have to throw things at people. Right, let's flatten this area out. So before, when we've done the Pride Month challenge, I've not really given any specific conditions as to, you know, what people should be making. It's just like, you know, make it Pride themed. Now I'm sort of thinking, should I maybe make it a little harder? And I was thinking about making them base their builds on like a historical or famous person of, you know, the LGBT community. So not only would they have to make a fantastic build, they would have to make a fantastic build that is themed around a historical figure or a, you know, a famous person. Now, me, it's quite easy for me to come up with, you know, a couple of famous people that are in the community. I was thinking about doing like a Beauty and the Beast type thing, or a like a Hobbit based build, because obviously, you know, one of my kids is named Eowyn and that whole thing just speaks to me. But obviously one of the actors from the Hobbit, the one that plays the boat guy, is a gay man, and he also plays Gaston in the live action Beauty and the Beast, which is a great film. In fact, I took my oldest to go see that on my birthday when it came out, and she got really, really ill and we had to leave early. Typical. But up until that point, we had a great time. So yeah, I think it would make them think a little bit more about, you know, who they're going to base it on. Also, there's oh god, I can't remember his name. Sorry guys, you know, the memory issue thing. So yeah, there's a very famous historical guy that, if not for his contribution during the war, like, we would not have won World War II. And obviously later on it was found out that he was gay and he was chemically castrated, and he actually I believe he unalived himself, is probably the polite way to put it. Because obviously chemical castration is horrific. I agree with it under certain circumstances, like, you know, with people that want to harm children and such. But obviously that did not apply to this guy. He was just, you know, he was just himself. And other folks couldn't handle it, unfortunately. If you did that, you might want to also have a requirement of a short blurb on a sign to explain how it relates. Ah, that would be a good idea, Jill. Or like, you know, make a little book of you know, write a little booky book of how it relates to the historical and or famous thing. I just expect Silly to make like a massive Lady Gaga appreciation thing. I don't even know if Lady Gaga is that way inclined, but I think she's just part of the community by default. Or like a massive pair of spectacular sunglasses for Elton John. Or, you know, a Freddie Mercury thing. So many options. So if you guys were building something based on a famous or historical member of the LGBT community, who would you pick? And if you're watching this back later and you're not watching it live, please leave a comment down below if you're watching on YouTube. Right, let's clear this. How do you do that in here? So I was either thinking about doing that or putting a sign up with a specific building type, like library or bookstore or, you know, something like that. But obviously then the premise is that they have to make it Pride themed, which I think a Manchu would be very good at, because he made a very spectacular Pride themed church last season that me and Diggin ended up getting married in. It was very lovely. Oh, someone forgot to light up. Don't solve your problems, just cover them up. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so we'll dig out all of this bit first. A little chill stream. I'm gonna need more shulker boxes. Oh, I forgot the signs only stacked to 16. What I really need to do, I really need to make a shulker farm in my survival world, but I really don't wanna. If someone wants to come in and make me a shulker farm in my survival world, that would be grand. I'm not enthusiastic about it whatsoever. I have made one shulker farm in my life, and it was on an old survival world, which I unfortunately lost. I can't remember how I lost it. I think I had to reinstall Minecraft or something and then forgot to back it up, and you know the deal. If you did that, you might want to also... Alright, okay, yeah, I already read that comment out. But yeah, we're gonna sort out this bit. Have the pathway coming down here. Have the little sections sectioned out so everybody has their own little plot to build in. Yeah. So what are we thinking, guys? Like, celebrities and famous people or specific building type? It's a wife! I was watching on YouTube. Did you want some help? Absolutely. Talking about all things LGBT and the wife pops into the chat. Come along, wifey. God, so much dirt. Is there a bit for dirt in the crap shack? I better pop into VC in case she pops into VC. Oh look, she's already in VC. Look at her go. It's a wife. Hello.
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 How you go?
I'm alright.
There is no room in the crap shack for dirt. The only spot is to chuck it in a shulker box and put it in the mud farm.
Right. That's fine.
I
have many shulker shells.
Oh, there's a Julesy in the chat too.
I might need to turn Jules up a little bit. I can barely hear her.
La la la.
There we go.
La la la
Testing,
la.
testing. 1, 2.
Wow, you do better than me. I always say testicles, testicles. 1,
1,
2.
2 testicles.
Oh, we're routing through Ireland. Nice.
Woo. Yeah, I don't know why it always says we're routing through Ireland. It's like I'm in Scotland, mate. Scotland. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they don't have a server in Ireland. Server in Scotland. Maybe the closest one is Ireland. Who knows?
All right, I'm bringing over a whole stack of shulkers. Do I have my shovel?
Any empty shulkers? Yep. I do. Like all these. I've got a couple of empty shulkers.
Do I get to pick what I would like to do? Because you mentioned the build about a famous person or an event, and I'm like, I already know. I picked it straight up. Like, done.
Oh yeah, you could totally pick.
Can't see what it is though.
So I'm tossing between like a famous person / historical person, or a building type.
Oh, okay. All right. So not like
what would you guys prefer?
Okay. A building type. Oh. So as in a pride building type. So you say, you know.
Yeah, so there'd be little labels on each square, and it'd have like, you know, like bookstore or I don't know, shoe shop. You get the premise, right?
Okay.
Or giant hole.
I misheard it because, yay! I misheard it because
I have a feeling Silly would pick giant hole and make it all sorts of naughty.
Oh, look at it! It's so rainbowy and beautiful.
Yeah, I had to take down the signs that says "Don't build here."
That's all right. It's rainbow. It's beautiful. I'm always okay with rainbows. Oh, you've been busy making signs.
No, Silly
Or banners, I mean.
Silly made the banners.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I cannot take her. I was going to make banners and then Silly's like way ahead of you.
All right.
It's alive!
Yay, I'm here. I made it. See how I go. I need to at some stage go over and fix up my tools.
Yeah, same. Did you get your sand?
I haven't been on, just dealing with a lot of stuff which I'll talk to you about off stream at some stage.
Cool.
No, I just haven't been on. I got a pay rise at work today, which is very exciting.
Ooh.
In my postie box. When you were talking about the build, I got confused because I thought you said, you know, like a person or a building, like an event. And I was like, oh, I've got a great idea. But then that's not what I didn't hear it correctly. So now I've got to use my brain.
I know it's difficult.
Oh, it's a friggin' challenge. I'll tell you that now. Doesn't function. Do you know if you go into the crap shack and go up the ladder, there's a bed there. Just in case you didn't know.
Oh crap, yeah. Somewhere part of me knew that. I have seen it before. I'm like, oh.
That's all good.
Fine, I'm just chucking beds everywhere. Give Kieran a pink bed outside his little TNT shop. Chuck him a little yellow bed in your crap shack.
I'm just going to put him down wherever. It's not like it's a big deal. It's not like we're moving villages or anything. We should just let all the dirt despawn. And just tell Major all about it.
Heaven forbid. He'll be clutching his pearls.
So you can be sassy and upset about it. Have you been out to the mini game area?
No, not yet. I need to think of a mini game to make.
I had a really good one, and then I tried to do it, and of course, you know, it's a Java one, and things don't activate the way that they do in Java, and I'm very annoyed about it. How many layers are we going down? Just one?
Yeah, just the one that we're on. So 69.
And so we're backfilling.
Yeah, we're just backfilling. And then we need to thinking about a 16 by 16 inch. Do you think that'll be too big? How big were the squares last time?
16. Well, 16 by 16 is a chunk.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's too big.
Were they a chunk last time?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were a chunk.
Cool. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached.
Well, that's alright. Lucky it's attached then.
How's it going,
Why
Jules?
am I having so much lag?
Same stuff, different day. Sorry, I'm stuffing my mouth with pizza at the moment, so I was on mute.
Oh,
Pizza.
my dinner's cooking and it smells. My dinner's cooking and it smells amazing. All right, and how far are we going out?
I don't know. We'll see if
we're going to
this
do
works.
16.
Yeah. Because we're going to need to make the sort of road to come up this way. So we're going to need to build a pathway. What, come over here?
Well, if we do 16. That's 16 to here.
So I want the road coming up this side. And
Okay.
then the chunks on that side.
Okay. Way to ruin my aesthetics of my build. God. All right. Throw me that stuff that you just dug up, and I'll fix the road.
Oh, it's in the shulker box. Right, I'll go grab stuff from the other bit because I moved to put the rainbow floor down at spawn. I had to move the chests with the road blocks in them. It's so beautiful. Right, where to put them? All the stuff should be over here. And a dozy, couple deep slate, couple deep slate. It's Pride Month. Other guys. Sorry, I've got that song for Scrubs stuck in my head. Do you know
Which
the
one?
musical one where Turk and JD are singing about how they're not gay?
I know that, but I don't know the song. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I just fell in a crevice.
she's stuck in a hole.
What's funny is it's Pride Month for you guys, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Pride Month for us. I think our Pride Month is a different month of the year. I'm not sure though, because I
No,
don't
I'm
follow
pretty sure
it.
it's everywhere. Everywhere's in June.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't pay attention because I don't leave the house, so
Can
it's not
somebody
like I
please?
can attend any of the fun things that go along with Pride Month.
Can somebody please
But
drop me some dirt?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. No, I'm okay. It's all good.
Yeah,
I
I've
made
been
it.
wanting to
I made it
take
up.
my oldest to a pride parade for years, but every single year, when we know pride is happening, somebody ends up getting sick and then we can't go.
oh no, that sucks.
And obviously,
Maybe
she's a
put it back
lesbian.
on your
It's important for her
family
to
jets.
participate in
Yeah.
these things.
To see more people that resemble her personal, stuffs. Because if you don't see people who reflect you in the future, it makes it a lot harder for a kid to grow up realizing that they have a future.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But funnily enough, everybody started talking about Pride Month right about the same time that we had run out of like our fancy streaming video stuff. So I was stuck trying to figure out something to watch that was on the basic plan for a few weeks, and I had just started watching Xena.
Okay, Kat, where do you want the footpath?
Up here.
So this section here.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2,
Question:
3,
do you guys
4,
understand the relevance of Xena to the
8,
LGBTQ plus community?
9, 10,
Because I don't know if Xena's a thing in your respective countries.
You know that
Xena
the
warrior
actress is New Zealand.
princess.
She's a Kiwi.
Yeah. Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a Kiwi. Yep.
Did not know this.
Lucy Lawless is a Kiwi.
7, 8,
Oh,
9, 10,
I didn't even know her name was
12,
Lucy, which is hilarious because she
13,
reminds me of
14,
someone I knew in real life
16.
named Lucy.
There you go. And no, I don't understand the
Okay,
significance of it.
so at least here in America, someone, especially if it's a girl, that starts talking about watching or enjoying Xena, you're automatically assumed to be a lesbian because reasons? Evidently,
Right.
at the time period when it came out, if you were a girl in a TV show and you didn't, actively pursue male interests, then I guess you had to be a lesbian if you were traveling with a girl all the time. It also does
Okay.
not help that there are some scenes in the show that just scream queer coded. Like, one of the scenes that just screamed, oh my god, they knew what they were doing, was, Xena and the other girl is in a pond, and Xena is trying to teach the other girl something, I don't know what, and she's like, well, you've always wanted to try this, so all you do is you go under the water and you reach under the rock, and Xena's facial expression just looks like she's up to something naughty.
Way to go for
And then
innuendos
you
in the
hear-
90s.
Yeah, and then you hear the other girl go under the water, and she's under there for a hot minute. You know what I mean?
In
Ooh
your
la la.
window.
I'm gonna have to go rewatch Xena.
That's in like one of the first 2 seasons. I haven't gotten farther than that. But like, there's a lot of, like, if you know what to look for, it kind of makes sense. Even though the girls are constantly running into guys and they're constantly like expressing interest in the guys, there's also that if you know that says, okay, yeah, these girls might be doing something with one another, even though they're supposedly into these guys.
So what you're saying is Xena is a bisexual show and I must watch it again immediately.
I mean,
sounds correct. Uh-oh.
yes, sounds correct.
That's a show I can get behind. Literally and metaphorically.
I mean, I was just watching it because I don't think I've ever watched it in its entirety, and I like your myths and legends and magic and bullshit kind of shows. And I'm not picky. I don't care if it's lesbian, gay, bi, straight. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the show, for me at least.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Though it does mean that some jokes might go over my head, and that's okay. I mean, I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit as a kid, and God knows there's a shit ton of stuff that goes over a kid's head in that.
Okay, All right, my dinner is ready, so I'm going to race off and eat that, and then I will be back.
What you having for dinner?
Nice.
Brussels sprouts.
Awesome.
And?
Brussels sprouts.
Don't judge me. Brussels sprouts are just like, it's we make up like a little, how would you describe it? It's like a little concoction of, it's usually bacon, but we didn't have any bacon, so we just use ham and onion and sliced up Brussels sprouts and then orange juice, and we just kind of mush it all in, and it's friggin' amazing and delicious.
Nice.
Okay, so it kind of makes me think, like, Asian-inspired thing?
No,
Right? 'Cause
no, it's definitely in
orange
Australia.
kind of throws me.
The orange juice, because Brussels sprouts are quite bitter, so the orange juice cuts the bitterness. Oh, we didn't put garlic in it. Now I'm really sad.
Oh no. You can always sprinkle it with garlic powder on the back end. It won't be
Ew.
quite as good,
That
but
is
it's not bad.
disgusting. Do not speak to me about garlic powder. It is gross.
Okay.
I'm not
It's
sitting
gotta be
here with
fresh
like a
from your
massive jug of garlic powder in my house. I sprinkle
Pardon?
that crap on everything.
Oh, I
I
know.
literally just said to the girls, we didn't put garlic in.
You want it in here?
No, I'll come at. Are you going to edit and eat?
Go eat food. Dig
Okay.
in.
Yes,
okay.
go eat,
All right.
girl.
I'm gonna go eat. I will be back soon.
Whee.
Will actually made a really good concoction just the other day of a tub of sour cream, and then he put onion powder, garlic powder, and fresh chives in it, and
Ooh.
called it sour cream and chives dip. And oh my god, it was so good. Better than anything you get at the store because it was so not salty. It like had a little bit of salt added, but not like enough to where you felt like your arteries were, you know, dying.
They're going to explode. Right, how many people have we got on the realm? Like 9, 10?
I think that's 9.
One,
I'm not sure.
2, 3, 4. Right, we've got 4 sections so far. I know some people like to work together, like, you know, Major and... Although
Yeah.
they each did their own Pride build last year, so... I don't like to assume. I'll do a few ones, and then obviously if we need more, we can just make more sections later.
Yep.
Oh god, what's that? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Yes, I've been dying to take the oldest to our first Pride parade because obviously, you know, lesbian, you know.
Yeah.
And they're just fun. Like Edinburgh does a really good one every year, and they're relatively safe. You don't usually get a bunch of numpties coming along trying to ruin it for the rest of everybody.
Yeah. I know one of our colleges near here holds one, and it's usually, you know, safe and not got a lot of idiots around. Which is surprising considering we live in the South.
Thankfully, the world is slowly getting better.
Yeah. I mean, we've come a long way from, you know, just before gay marriage was being voted on one of the other colleges. It was it is a Christian faith-based college. Was literally telling people that if they did not vote against it, they would either flunk a course or get kicked out or something like that. It was something that would majorly impact their future if it happened to them.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and it's illegal also. It was illegal then also. They wound. Ow, Lucky! That hurt! My dog just boned my knee. Ah.
Bad puppy.
And he's like 100 pounds. Ow.
You okay?
I will be. Give me a minute.
Oh no, Jules down.
Okay, so the college backpedaled and was like, "Oh no, that's not what we meant. What we meant was if you vote at all, you get bonus points for your coursework."
Yeah, sure.
In a specific
Sure, mate.
class.
Sure.
Right. Even though there were plenty of actual flyers that laid it out as the illegal act that they knew they were doing. They just thought that they'd get away with it because they were this part of the country, and why would anybody argue with them? Because especially in this town,
yeah.
they can strong or arm our town into doing just about anything they want. I mean, for countless years, they actually had, they owned at least one of the few liquor licenses that were in our county. Because our county is a dry county, which means you are not allowed to sell liquor, like, at a restaurant or anything without a specific pay-to-play liquor license. And they're very Christian, and they were like, well, we're going to make sure that nobody else can have this liquor license, and so they snapped it up.
Well,
It's only
thankfully,
been in
the
recent
Catholic
years that one of
school
the
that my
restaurants managed
daughter
to get
goes
it.
to is very inclusive.
That's nice. This particular college has had problems in the past that I've grown up dealing with, quite a few actually. Like, I knew a girl in high school. I'm not sure if she's bi or just straight up lesbian, but at the time in high school, she was definitely chasing girls, not guys. And her dad was a professor at the college, and he was told that either she had to go to Pray the Gay Away camp or he was getting fired.
Oh, wow.
She got sent to Pray the Gay Away camp.
Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
She came back excessively interested in things that were not healthy to anybody, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
She was thoroughly... Well, I mean, she was a little screwed up to begin with, but she was even more screwed up after that event.
Like, as long as your kid is not committing crimes, right? And
I know, right?
stuff like that. Just love them. It's not hard. You're supposed to love your kids unconditionally. And these guys are just like, nope, nope, no. I will say, like, being raised Catholic, obviously, it's not all religious people that have issues with.
Yeah, just because you are, interested in your religion and you believe in your religion and stuff doesn't mean that you have to believe in being a bad person to people who aren't necessarily agreeing with your viewpoints.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I was very disappointed that
plenty
obviously
of examples in most major, religions where, what you're supposed to do with the people who aren't interested or aren't agreeing with you is to live and let live, or, maybe try to convince them to go your way, but not like in a mean or negative way, but just like, maybe try to have a conversation.
Yeah. So, like, I was very disappointed with the new Pope going back on the stuff that the old Pope had said, because obviously the old Pope was just like, just love everybody. And I was like, cool, a guy that actually gets it. And then the new guy's just like, nah, we're not doing that. Like, oh, okay.
I didn't see that in the news. But then again, I haven't been checking the news lately.
Right, is digging out this section, so just...
I mean, when are people just going to realize that if it's between consenting adults, it ain't none of your business?
Exactly.
With the exception of, like, maybe cannibalism or murder, those are definitely not okay, even if it's consenting adults.
Yeah, don't eat
just
people unless it's the fun way.
There's a lot of reasons scientifically that those are bad choices.
God, that escalated quick, huh? Jules went from eating people to eating people.
Yes, yes.
Right. Let's get this.
I'm always good for a strange topic change. Just saying.
No kidding. Although I would be very concerned if one of my kids turned out to be a cannibal.
Yeah, that would definitely be something to, you know, have a sit down and have a good talking to him about and be like, okay,
Like, is there a birds and the bees
mm,
conversation for that? Should
there's the prions conversation you could have.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Essentially,
should we
eating
start
human
talking about
flesh
that
equals
early?
brain worms.
You know, prion disease is very, very bad, and the way you don't get that is by not eating people.
Exactly.
Safety first, kids. Right, I've done 7, so hopefully 7 will be enough just now. If not, we'll just extend the doodad later on and put in some extra squares.
You can probably count Silly as not going to do it. Or saying he's going to do it and then never doing it.
Well, he tried to make one last year. And then obviously we had the thing of the wandering gaze. So while we're waiting on Digging coming back from eating her food, let's actually see if I can find if I've got the season 2 world kicking around. Where that's Divergence season 3. Oh, this is season 2. Is this season 2? No, that's season 1. This is season 2, I think. Is it? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. So that way I can show everybody the season 2 Pride builds. It's Diggins. I'm at Diggins' house. Okay. Right, so spawn is over here. No, wait, this is season 1.
Yeah, that's not 2, because I don't recognize anything there.
Yeah, this is season 1. Sorry, guys. I've either got a cold
Maybe
or
you need to rename it.
Diggin did a very rainbowy, Pride-esque build for season 1, so we had the boat challenge, and then the build challenge was over here, but it wasn't Pride themed in season 1. It was just a build challenge. You can see Diggins like rainbow hole, and then you go wee, boing, boing. Love a giant hole. Wait, what's not to appreciate? And you come up the bubble fair. Right, so this is season 1, and the Snifferarium. I think that was mine. Pretty bad. Rot Dog. I can't remember who made this. Oh, ugh. I'm changing things by accident. Yeah, if anybody wants this one. Hey, Rainbow Hole. Hey, Major. How's it going? The shooting gallery. This is cool. You need to go turn it on, but zombies poke out there and then you shoot them with the bows. It's quite fun. And then a Manchu made this little fun statue-esque. So like got the evil guy on that side and like the nice guy on this side. And then the maze that never got finished. Major. Now that you're in chat. Right, let's see if we can find season 2. If anybody wants to download that world for themselves, just check out the link in the chat for the website. They're all over there. Season 3.
Hey, make sure to edit the one that you just went in and name it Season 1 so you know what it is next time.
I'll know by that picture because that's a picture of my base from Season 1.
Okay.
The world uses features that are under development. Load anyway. It might crash. Do. Guess we'll find it. Where am I?
The ocean.
Making a motion in the ocean. Wow. If only I could remember where spawn was. I think I'm going the wrong way. Right, so there's Amanchu's farm, ink farm. Oh yeah, so spawn's over here. Okay, cool. Why don't I have a hotbar on this one? Where's my hotbar? That's so weird. Yeah, the website is over yonder. There we go. Okay, the giant rainbow digging and the giant rainbow dildo / gherkin are actually not part of the Pride Month builds. Right, where are they? Right, come down here. Why am I?
Are you in creative?
Spectator mode.
Oh, spectator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whee! Okay, so season 2. That's why I didn't have a hotbar. So this was Diggins' build, Rainbow Unicorn, and it had fireworks that came out. It was super fun. This was yeah, someone that's not here anymore. This was Silly's. I forgot to put Black History Month love heart on top of there. Yeah. He had the wandering gaze.
What happened to all the wandering gays? There were supposed to be some in there.
Yeah, they've got Freddie Mercury, Elton John, Lady Gaga, and Piers Morgan. It's not actually gay. I think he just put him there to annoy Piers Morgan. Not that he'd actually see this. We've got the multicolored fish tank by Major Madden. It's very nice. The very cool. I love this tree. See if I could get a mini version of Bad Rabbit's rainbow tree for like my desk. I would love that. It's so beautiful. And then a Manchu's church.
With a 3D printer, it's doable.
This is where me and Diggin got married last season. You can see that on either of our YouTube channels, probably. It's so beautiful. So yeah, that was a Pride Month builds for last season. So let's hop back into Divergence Season 3. So Major, now that you're in chat, we're making we're doing another Pride build challenge for Pride Month. Better get your creative juices flowing. Right. So I might actually let people decide whether they want to do a famous person, base it on a famous person, or a building type. But it'd have to be like an actual building. Like not one that already exists. That's way too thingy. But, you know, a shop or a cathedral or a, you know, you get the gist. A museum or something like that. Doing Pride Challenge again. Yes, we're doing
Madge,
Pride Challenge again.
you weren't here earlier, but she was trying to figure out what the reward should be for the winner of the build contest. And I suggested that the reward could be that whoever wins gets to dictate what our mini series at the end of the year is going to be. But I think the jury is still out as far as what the reward should be. So feel free to think of a suggestion.
I was gonna do an IOU so people could pick what they wanted me to give them. But yeah, if everybody wants to pick the mini series, that's cool. I was thinking we could do hardcore again, but we could probably also do that in conjunction with another mini series. I liked Divergence hardcore. I don't know what Diggins doing with the path. I don't know the plan. I don't know the route. I don't know the. Right, we'll go organize some things while she's busy eating, or I'll go to the gold farm because I need to recharge.
Unfortunately, it's hard for me to enjoy Divergence hardcore as I never actually experienced it.
I know
than the
you
loading
came
screen.
in and you died. Like 0.2 seconds later, you're just like, hi! Oh shit, I'm dead.
Yeah, I was still on the loading screen. That's the curse of having an old gen system. Ugh. Though it makes for funny moments, I guess. Madge says, RL Craft. I assume that's what he would like us to use for the later on.
Sorry, Jill, I can't really hear you. The piggies are very loud.
Oh no, piggy!
Sorry, piggies, I need the XP. How did I get a diamond hole? Where's the diamond hole from? Yes, my husband just called me a diamond hole. There's an add-on, I think, or something that lets you play on Bedrock. It says Major. May as well recharge everything else while I'm here. I kind of want to go to Australia and steal Diggins Brussels sprouts.
I mean, her Brussels sprouts does sound yummy. So I'm not really sold on the orange juice. I'd be willing to try it. Because I'm used to eating just straight up Brussels sprouts, steamed with butter.
I would just eat straight up Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. Even if they were just boiled or, you know, whatever, I would tan those little balls of fart.
Right. My favorite way to do it is to steam them until they're tender, and then put them for a few seconds in a hot skillet with some butter and some garlic, and sizzle them up to where they got a little bit of a char going. It's so delicious.
Yeah, I prefer
so
roasting
tender.
them, but I will take them boiled if I have to. Right. And then there's little doodads down here. I don't think any of the swords.
I was a strange child. I preferred vegetables over meat.
Oh no, I was the same.
Like put vegetables in front of me and put chicken nuggies in front of me, and I was going after the veggies first.
Yeah. I was exactly the same. My oldest is the same as well, and people are like, "That's weird. Your kid eats vegetables, but she won't eat chicken or meat." I'm like, "Welcome to my world." Right.
What's even funnier is when my dad first met me, I was like 10 years old, give or take. And like we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet that just had a diverse amount of American style foods. You know, anything from fried shrimp to salad bar to chicken, you know, just all sorts of stuff. And I go and get my food because I'm old enough and proud enough to go and get my own food, right? I get a big ass salad with a crap ton of those little cubed pieces of ham that are always on a salad bar. And then from the hot food section, there was these like, it's like they take carrot, put it through a blender, form it into carrot, like miniature carrot shapes, and then deep fry it. I had those.
That sounds very Scottish, because like we'll fry pretty much fucking anything, but I can't say that's something I've ever tried. Blended fried carrot shaped carrots.
Basically, think of them. The carrots have gone through the process of turning them into a chicken nugget,
Chicken nugget carrots.
and that is what these carrots were the carrot version of a chicken nugget.
Although we took the kids to IKEA a few weeks ago, and while we were there, we like stopped at the thingy and got food. And the only sort of chicken nugget things they had were vegan chicken nuggets. So I was like, right, hopefully the kids won't notice. So got them for the kids, and yeah, absolutely none of them noticed that their chicken nuggets weren't chicken. I'm like,
Nice.
well, that's one way to get vegetables into the tiny autistic people. But yeah, these are totally legit chicken nuggies. Or murdered the chickens myself or something. And like my son is really picky about his
Will
chicken
just
nuggets.
came in and started telling me about the steak he just cooked up and ate.
Oh.
And how amazing it was.
Yeah, what how did he cook it though?
I'll hand you to him for that.
Anything over medium rare and we're gonna have to start a fight.
Alright, so it was a ribeye. I got it half off, so you know that's always fun because I can't really afford steak half the time. But I have a cast iron skillet, a little bit of oil, wait till that got hot, kind of thing. Set it in there for after letting it come up to temperature for about 30 minutes in the room, so it's not cold. Pressed it or put it in the skillet. And put it like I actually have like a pot that I use that's pretty heavy that I use as a weight. And seared it for about 5 minutes. Flipped it, seared it for 5 minutes. And then I set it and let it rest for a good 5 minutes.
Okay, that sounds not too bad. Says anything well done, and we might have had to, we might have had a problem.
Let me explain. If I make a well done steak, someone needs to execute me because I've committed an act of treason against steak in general. First
Exactly.
Secondly, I'm also clearly deranged to a point of medical necessity for euthanasia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My brain has clearly gone too far into the dark side.
We don't want no well done steaks here.
No, it was medium rare. I think it was actually technically rare, but it was like in between medium rare and rare, and it was perfect. Normally I eat my steaks blue, but
Ooh.
you know.
My mum, like, bless her wee heart, and I say that because she's 5 foot hee haw. She's a wee tiny woman. Although I feel that now because like I'm 5'3" and my oldest is like 5'6", 5'7", and she's only 14. I'm like, Jesus, now I know how my mum feels. But she eats bacon raw. Like my mother eats bacon raw. I'm like, what? How are you even alive?
Well, I mean, I assume obviously you don't mean American style bacon, because
No, but you know,
unless you do,
no. Our
I'm
bacon.
pretty sure there's still a small smoking factor that goes on there, and also you know, the curing of a bacon. If y'all do, I don't know if actually y'all cure bacon. I'm pretty sure y'all cure bacon. Still, technically make it to where you can more likely eat it raw. It's not a good idea. it's not a good idea at all. But I mean, like, if you're gonna do raw pork, I suppose bacon is probably not the worst option. You know.
Yeah, women just like out here eating raw bacon. I'm like, okay. I mean,
I mean,
she's in her 60s, so if
there's
it was
some
gonna
old
kill her, it
who
probably
doesn't.
would have done it by now.
There's
But
some old. Yeah, she probably has a tapeworm that's also in its 60s.
well, that's why she's so skinny.
Yeah, more
I
than
love you,
likely,
Mum, don't
actually,
kill
there's
me.
a good chance. There's the chance she might have a tapeworm, actually. Yeah.
No.
No, not prions, probably.
God, I hope
Said
not.
not prions, probably. Prions aren't. Prions are scary.
Is that Jill with her cannibalism shtick earlier?
Mm.
Yeah, don't do cannibalism, kids.
Okay, genuine question I've asked people, and I don't. Wait, no, actually, you're streaming. I might not need that. I might not be able to ask this unless you
Go
think
for
it's
it.
okay.
Ah!
Okay. All right. So you are offered human meat that is lab grown. It did not come off a person. It was grown as just a slab of meat.
Yep.
Do you eat it?
Absolutely. I'll try anything once.
Fair enough.
I'm still mad they took away the crispy pancakes over here because they had horse meat in them. I mean, I get it that it was unregulated, but still tasted good. Did anybody give a
Never
flying
had
crap?
horse. I've heard horse actually is pretty interesting to flavor. It's probably I think it's.
I have
pretty
never
sure horse is kinda
knowingly
gamey
eaten a horse,
when I-
but I have clearly unknowingly eaten a horse, so...
Fair. What is the weirdest meat you've ever tried?
Chocolate covered termites.
Okay, do you actually do you classify an insect as meat?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, they're
Fair enough.
protein.
They're an animal, so yeah, they're an animal. They're protein, yeah. Works. I think the weirdest meat, like as far as weirdest thing I've ever actually had that I don't think it's weird, but some people do. I think I've had alligator that some people thought was weird.
That.
I know it's common here in the South, but in the southern United States, it's not bad. I mean, it's not like I've never had snake. I wanted to try snake before. Is snake good?
Like, we've got restaurants over here that do exotic meats and stuff, but I've never really tried any, to be honest.
My dad was a hunter for a lot of his life, and I've had a lot of deer meat and rabbit and squirrel and.
Oh yeah, I've had venison and rabbit, and I would definitely eat a squirrel. As I said, I'd probably try like anything once.
Oh yeah, no, I
Probably twice because I'm a bit of an idiot.
I might have issues just trying like wasps or bees if someone eats them, but not because it's the food, but because I'm extremely phobic of flying insects as a whole, and it's especially bad with wasps and bees.
Yeah, especially if you don't know if you're allergic to wasps or bees.
I had a traumatic experience with my brother when he and I were both very young. And I have never, under any circumstances, gotten over that phobia since.
It's my wife!
Yes, who's back?
Yes, he's back.
Who's that?
Back again.
Me. Right, I'm
who
gonna
be
go
you?
and get.
Ah, I
Tegan.
recognize the accent. Never mind. We're
Yeah.
good.
I gotta go and get
Hi,
some.
Tegan.
Hi. I gotta go get some pumpkins to light up the road.
Oakley dokley.
Hey, Tegan, before you go.
Okay. I'm here still.
Okay, here's a question. All right,
Okay.
you are offered lab-grown human meat. It did not come off a person. It is lab-grown. Do you eat it?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's just gross.
How do you know?
Well, at this, okay. For me, at this present moment, I am struggling to eat any form of meat.
Fair enough. Okay.
So
it's not it's not the idea that it's human meat. It's just meat as a whole.
no, even like the concept of like fake meat, like lab-grown meat, it still just makes me feel icky.
Yeah, so it's meat as a whole, like I said.
No,
Nom, nom.
even before I had these issues with meat, it was just something that I just thought it just makes me feel a little bit on the gross side.
Fair enough. All right.
Well,
I would. I'm not gonna lie. I'd try people flesh. I wouldn't take it off a person, but I would try people flesh if like.
I wouldn't
if
take
it
it
was
off a
lab.
person.
Also because you can control the disease. I wouldn't like take someone's arm and eat it. But the idea of also is like lab grown. You can keep out any diseases. Like,
Right. Anyone in chat,
like
if you got offered, lab grown people, would you eat the people?
Would you eat the people meat?
it's got to be the people.
Really?
It's got to be the people meat though, not just like it's not a whole lab-grown person.
Hey, if
So
I
it's not
was
like
like,
you're gonna
like those
they're
people
not
that got stuck in the...
This meat is not sentient. Rules. This meat is not sentient, and it did not come off sentient form. So it is just like a hunk of leg steak or arm.
So
steak.
it's like tofu, but
it is
for
not
people.
No, we're not having human ham.
It's people food. That's what it is.
It's people food.
Yes, it's people's food.
Yeah. I don't. I think that would mess with my head too much. I just don't think I would be able to go. Yeah.
Fair
I'm
enough,
okay
Tastes
with
like
that.
bacon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well,
Actually,
bacon's
apparently,
delicious.
human does taste a lot like pork.
It's sweet. It's white meat.
Actually, we're red meat medically and butcherly, I guess. I don't know if that would be medical. I'm pretty sure it's medical
What is
based
this
on how it's
conversation?
described. But we are actually red. We are actually red meat.
We are the other red meat.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
if I get stuck,
Kat?
in the Andes anywhere, and like, people are
probably-
dead
I
and I
mean,
have
I'm
no
not gonna
food,
eat- I'm
I
not
am
gonna eat-
eating those people.
I don't know if I'd eat human. I don't know if I'd eat cold human. I feel like I need my human hot.
My human heart.
The
I need to eat
the,
aesthetically pleasing humans.
not cold chilled ones.
Not cold assholes.
Yeah. Cat. The road's only 3 wide.
Oh,
The one on each side is for the gutters.
okay.
I'm still hungry
Not
now. I'm
bad.
gonna go. I should go make some mushrooms.
That's all good. Just thought I'd tell you so that you could not worry about filling it up.
Heather, I'm gonna bite you if you keep that up.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive do your people need to be before you eat them? That don't answer that. Jesus.
I don't feel like I should objectify humans by quantifying their numbers on a scale from 1 to 10. That being said, 5 minimum.
I'm not going to answer that. Directly answers that.
Oh, I couldn't help it. No.
I don't know. It'd have to be an ugly person, wouldn't it? Isn't that what you'd
No.
think?
No, why would I eat an ugly person? Those are my peoples.
Those are my people.
Why not? What happens? I don't know. I just thought it'd have to be someone ugly.
I don't know how I feel about that. Thanks.
I didn't say you were ugly. I just said you
I
have
am
to
ugly
eat
though.
You have to eat somebody that's ugly.
Why do I have to eat an ugly person?
Right, Will, we're
just because-
sacrificing you as tribute.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Fine.
Digging
Okay,
rules.
look, because I'm fat and I have diabetes, therefore my fat's loaded with a lot of sugar and also my blood. Recommendation is that you slow cook me so that the fat melts and renders into the body
Oh
properly.
yeah, it's the best way to go.
So we got a nice
Gotta
sweet
render
Will.
it.
Yep, yeah, pretty much.
I'm out of pumpkins.
No.
This is my issue.
As if there's like a pumpkin farm down there.
There is. I just used up the pumpkins that were there.
Oh,
Now,
sad. Maybe there's
That's right.
here's
I'll just
another
have to-
question. Here's another question. If
Go.
if an intersex person identifies as non-binary, are they cis?
uh,
I think I just heard Kat's brain explode.
I don't know.
Because there is an argument for that they are cis non-binary by definition.
Guess that would have to be a conversation that you have with them and ask them. I don't know.
I know, but I do think Kat, is your brain exploded?
Just a tad. Aye, just a wee bit.
Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug?
Probably.
Okay, I'll give you a hug.
Oh.
I give you a hug via the internet.
Internet hug.
Ramen. Why does ramen sound good right now too?
Oh my god. No, I've done it wrong. Kat, I've done it wrong.
Oh no.
Well, why did you do that wrong? How dare?
What's
It's,
wrong?
it's not wide enough. It's just going to be a narrow road, okay? It's the
It's
side
not
road,
wide
it's not a
enough.
main road.
Well,
It's
that's
not
why I was
wide
doing
enough. The
5,
history of
because
Europe.
this one's 5.
Or the history of England.
Yeah, but then there's not enough for gutter and footpath.
We could do a narrow footpath.
I don't
Oh,
think
you
they heard my comment.
No, you don't want a narrow footpath.
Because
We'll
it's
just have
like
a narrow
3
road
on
to
each
the side
side.
road.
And this footpath, well, that's quite wide, but this bit's 3. Right?
1,
Yeah, we'll
2,
just have a narrow
3,
road. It's
yeah.
fine. It's a
Question.
baby
Did y'all
road.
register my comment?
Baby road. Sorry, we were too busy talking about
Roads.
ability to design
Road.
stuff.
Got it.
Yeah. So no, I didn't hear your comment.
Would you like to hear my comment again?
Go.
It's not wide enough. The history of England.
History of egg white.
England.
Right.
Yeah. I want egg!
What?
We're all
What?
just like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I want egg.
It's fine. It's England. I don't need
Anywho,
to. If it's offensive, I don't need to be offended. I'm not English. It's cool.
you're not. You're fine. You're allowed to not be offended.
Are
Yay!
you not English, Kat?
Not to my knowledge.
I'm so shocked. Kat's like that cross for that.
There do be English people in my genealogy somewhere. Those little sneaky bastards sneak in there sometimes.
Jerks.
I mean, you're Scottish, so yeah. They really weren't sneaky about a lot of it though in their history. That's the thing.
My
They were very, very
genealogy is
deliberate.
unfortunately underwhelmingly British. Well,
Pale.
yeah, mostly
Fail.
British because I've got English and Irish and then a little bit of French.
Again, very pale.
Yeah.
Did you have
A distinct lack of melanin.
okay.
Oh, I was
Is
watching.
this what you got from sorry. Okay.
I was watching a short the other day. It was like that Dr. Karen guy. I don't know if you guys know him. He's like a British doctor.
No.
And he was saying how green-eyed people like have more melanin in their eyes. to accommodate the greenness. And as a green-eyed person, I'm like, great. So the most amount of melanin I've got in my body is in my eyeballs. Fantastic.
Now, when he says more melanin, that's a comparison. So, like, compared to a blue-eyed person, yes. Compared to, like, a brown or dark-eyed person, no. Because that's how that works. So, I mean, he's not wrong, but it doesn't technically count in the way it's worded either, because it's like, sure, more than what, though? Because it's not like a base melanin count for your eyes. Actually, well, there is. It's called 0. Being albino.
I'm just annoyed I don't have any going on anywhere else.
Well. What color's your hair?
Ginger.
Only a ginger.
That would also. And you have melanin in your hair as well. You have some melanin in your hair. It was all absorbed by your hair and your eyes.
Damn it.
You are the perfection of a woman, though, Kat.
Huh?
You are. 100%. You've got beautiful red hair, beautiful fair skin.
There are people who would actually consider you perfect as far as looks, yes.
Woo! Go me.
Those people are also weird.
What color are you? Do you
Not
have?
because they consider you perfect for looks, but because they have an idea of what perfect looks are.
Oh, well,
to be
you're
fair.
brilliant.
To be clear.
Blue or green eyes, Kat?
She had green eyes. Just a minute. Pay attention, Diggin.
Sorry, I was busy doing other stuff. I've got a lot of shit on my brain. So you've
Well,
got green eyes.
How dare?
Green eyes, fair skin, and red hair. You're like the trifecta.
I knew a girl in high school who she was a very small woman, and she had red hair, like an auburn dark red hair, and blue eyes, like bright, rich blue eyes. And she was also very fair skinned. She was one of the best artists I've ever seen in real life.
Aww.
And unfortunate, like, she was scouted by Disney as far as her artwork, which, mind you, not a good place to work, but still.
Huh?
Like, yeah.
I think
really
my husband's
cool.
coming up
She
with
also
coffee.
She also had a Nugget.
Are you getting coffee? Oh, God, I could do a coffee right now.
Coffee, cappuccino. Thank you, baby.
I want.
Hi, Quake.
Hi.
I want.
Long time no
Big and
hear.
Craig wanted you to know we've got Tim Tams in the UK now.
Oh, have you got like all the I don't eat them because they're chocolate. Have you got like all the cool flavors?
I'm gonna give it back to Jules.
Just
Here.
chocolate.
All
right, you got to try Tim Tam Slam.
Tim Tam Slam.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay. Do you know what a Tim Tam Slam is?
No idea.
All right.
No.
You drink coffee?
Coffee.
You can't eat
Yeah.
Tim Tams. You can't eat Tim Tams anyway. Does Craig have hot drinks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have a hot drink? Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
All right. So you get your Tim Tam and you get your coffee and you bite a corner, so opposite corners of your Tim Tam. And then you put your Tim Tam in your coffee and you use it as a straw to suck up
What's
your
a
coffee.
Tim Tam?
Hang on 1 second, I'll tell you what a Tim Tam is. And then after a little bit, the Tim Tam gets soggy like a bicky does when you dip it. And then you shove it in your mouth. A Tim Tam is a biscuit cookie for you Americans. That is, I think it's a chocolate-based cookie, and in between it has got more chocolate, like chocolate ganache, and then it's,
So it's like
dipped
a
in chocolate
bourbon.
ganache. Like
Okay.
a bourbon.
A bourbon
What?
biscuit.
Don't know what they are. Gonna have to Google them now. As in BOURBAN?
Yeah, bourbon. Google bourbon biscuits. They're little chocolate sandwich looking
Bourbon biscuits.
things.
I don't know what the things are that we have, but we used to get at Walmart these. They're kind of like shaped like a straw, but it's some sort of crispy cookie-like substance that it's made out of, and then
Oh, yeah,
the
like the little
inside of it
swirly
is
ones.
lined with chocolate. Yeah, and it's got a swirly pattern on the outside, and the inside's lined with chocolate. I can see those being really good straws.
It is exactly like a bourbon biscuit, but with chocolate on the outside.
Or like a custard cream. Custard creams are basically smaller bourbons and they're vanilla.
Okay. It's multiplying.
If anybody's watching on YouTube or, Twitch, feel free to follow or subscribe or all that jazz. Or if you are watching on Twitch and you don't want ads, I don't get ads on YouTube at the moment. So feel free to chuck yourself over there if you want an ad-free experience. Don't worry about the 37 pence ad revenue I'd get.
Can live without it. I was just about to do something. Pumpkins. Look at the pretty love heart. Oh my god, it's adorable.
Yeah, it's very eclectic.
All the love. Why have there been no pumpkins? Good jerks. Hurry up.
Maybe raid someone's house. They might have pumpkins in their house.
Whose place did I go to the other day? And I swear there was a pumpkin. Oh, Major's got a pumpkin farm.
My base should have a pumpkin farm as well.
Okay, all right. Let's go for a cruise. Did you want to go and see where the
yeah, the game bit. I need to know where the game bit is. Where are you?
Portal.
Right, I'm coming. Whee! Hello, Scoot.
Scooch. I have missed streaming.
Yeah, we've all been in a bit of a funk recently. Obviously, I've been moving house and you've been dealing with like house things and stuff. And then obviously Married in Minecraft is dealing with the whole new job things, and Amanchu's been dealing with things, and we've all just been dealing with all of them.
He's been dealing with house stuff too.
Yeah.
Just have a look around and try and guess where you think maybe the game area is.
This way. Clearly this way.
I couldn't make it any more obvious. Alright.
What are these words that you... Right. Just one note. The roof with the stairs.
Yeah.
Can we put more slabs up there so I don't kill myself on one of your sticky out stairs?
No.
Oh. It was worth a shot.
You just walk like an adult.
Exactly.
I don't wanna.
I want to do it. Alright, now I'm not too sure if you'll be able to tell exactly where it is that we have to go.
I have no idea.
No idea? Okay.
Not a clue.
No little hint?
No idea.
Okay. All right. It's a. Oh, once again. Medication time. Taking after you now. Got to set an alarm for my drugs.
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
no.
it's my medication time
Not
as
the
well.
drugs.
I don't. I'm gonna give the husband a quick phone. Because he's all the way
Bring my
downstairs.
drugs.
He's all the way downstairs now.
Oh no. Oh, that just sucks.
So, this way or that one? Hi, honey. Could you bring me some meds?
Good.
It's good. Thank you, baby. Love you. Bye. He's a good egg. It's good.
Question though, are the meds also habitating downstairs?
Duckies! Oh, look at the little duckies. Oh my god, they're so cute. I want to ride a duck.
Okay, your stream is kind of like having a hiccup at the moment.
Yeah, we've got an internet guy
I'll try
coming out.
refreshing.
Actually today, between like 12 and 2, to try and fix the internets.
It might have been on my end because I
Look at the
refreshed it and it
little,
fixed it.
look at the little Mario mushrooms. Why can't I fly? Oh my god! All right, I need a aerial view of this. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute.
Pretty adorable, isn't it?
Little rainbow stand.
I know, and I hadn't even planned it out to be rainbow, and it wasn't until I was like, oh, I need to put in some seats. You know, like some seat colours, and it ended up being rainbow.
Yeah, because you clearly just don't like rainbows at all.
Not in the slightest, but I was like, oh, look at this. I was going to do it just red and blue, and then I realised, oh, no, we can actually do it the full rainbow. Very exciting. So yeah, so there's some boats in this chest here.
If only we could dye boats to match the different colors of seats.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be good if we could craft what?
I like how there's barriers because I am very
What-
inept at this. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm just gonna. Right, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh no! I'm going the wrong way. I'm going. Oh no. Okay. This is cool. I keep bumping into all the things. Do people find this easier using a controller? Because I'm trying to use my keyboard and it is not going smooth.
I would say from the people I know that use both controllers and WAS, whatever it is, most people think controllers are easier.
Oh no! I need to learn
At
how
least
to
for
use a controller.
You're doing great.
You spin me right round. Ah! Oh, God, that's a face. Ah. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'm not.
You're going the wrong way.
Don't judge me. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Back the right way.
Tyler! Thanks for the sub. 8 months. Jesus, has it been 8 months already? Thank you so much. Tyler's awesome.
Oh, she's got it down now. She's got some.
Hey! Right, I like the straight bits.
Might I say a possible improvement would be to get a different type of non-melty ice and put it in the track itself with arrows pointing in one direction going around so people can know if they get turned around and start going the wrong way.
Turn around every now and Or like if you get like the pink
Why does it-
terracotta, the glazed terracotta with the little arrows, and then just put some on the
Yeah,
sides.
I could do that. I
Yeah,
could
that would work
do
too.
that. I can put it in there. I'll just get the normal ice, which is what
Look
I've
at
got
the
on
little
the start
duckies.
line.
This is so
I know,
cool.
the
How
duck is
deep
very
is
adorable.
this?
How deep is your love?
Is that what you
I don't
needed
know.
all the
Dig
glass
down and
for?
find out. Yeah, this is what I needed it all for.
Wait, does that mean that the 4 shulker boxes of glass that I got you don't actually need?
I'm still going to steal those.
She's probably going to do
Oh, look at
this
it.
somewhere else.
It's so cute. Like, it's so...
It's
The
adorable.
fog effect is amazing.
Right, I need to think of a game to make over here. But yeah, I need to go finish the pathway. The
Unfortunately, with sand being a non-renewable resource, it
pathway.
makes
She's on a ducky.
things like the fog effect
Hey,
in a
trans
mass
edits,
scale
welcome into the chat.
hard.
Diggin made it. How awesome! Diggin makes all the good things. She thinks she can't build, and then you know, she makes things like that. And honestly, have you seen her base? It's amazing. I can't fly through this tunnel. I'm taking the Shoelace Express.
Oh. It's not a very tall tunnel.
Sorry guys, I'm choking on my pills and coffee. No. Sorry. This is a closed SMP. But if you want, I do have a thing you guys can join over. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I'll find it. There we go. Yeah, you can pop into that one. Feel free to join that.
But at the end of the season, you can download a copy of the map.
Yeah, if you want to download the
And
season
try
1
out
or
any-
season 2 map, you can check us out on our website. There's also a link to our Discord. Yay! Right, well, okay, this way, this way.
And the map that you're looking at now will eventually be uploaded for you to grab.
Right. Actually, let's go
Close
to
to
Diggin's
the
base, because
end of the
Diggin
year.
thinks that Diggin's not very good at building stuff. And have you seen her house? Oh my god.
It's not that exciting.
You mean
Oh,
her
that
palace? Hey, give them the full effect. Start at the first portal, not the second.
Oh, delayed.
No, because I haven't got the bridge set up yet.
Ah, shame
But
on
look
you.
at
I
it!
know.
I took all
Sorry.
that time making
we're
that
dealing-
total.
Dealing with our family deaths and
Look
stuff.
what
you know,
she's
it
made!
happens.
Oh, okay.
Feckin'
yeah, I get that.
majestic is this? Awesome.
I'm surprised she
Wait,
hasn't
how are
started on the
those
fish
chorus
tank yet.
thingies not growing? Oh, they've got
String.
string on
String.
them. Ah, okay. Look at it.
Just watch out for the other one. Is it that one?
I love
No.
this. Like, it's giving Moroccan vibes. I thought I knew you from from somewhere. You're Diggin' Truth's friend. I'm her Minecraft wife.
Yeah. Hi, Trans. How you going?
So pretty. Diggin' makes all the good things. I still need to make this tunnel great again. Cause Diggin'
Yeah, I know.
got kind of mad at me.
It's a hole in the friggin' wall. I'm like, what is this shit?
She came on the thing. He's like, "Who made a hole in my wall?" I'm like, "Hi."
I was so angry.
I didn't give I just made the tunnel in and then didn't give any context whatsoever.
So I lost it a little bit.
I always get stuck in this portal.
For what it's worth, the tunnels are labeled better than last season.
Yeah. Whee! Right, we're making a
gonna put-
pride area because we're gonna have a competition, which we're hoping to do like every season. We did one last season, and then people pick a square, and then they make a pride build. Yay! And then we
Pan
get
flag at my place. I'm excited about that.
yeah, me and Silly were going about flagging everywhere. So there's like the pride flag, and then the bi flag, and the trans flag,
Oh,
some other
flag
flags.
one.
I think there's some spare
Aw.
ones in the crap shack. I did place some in the crap shack. Let's Happy Pride Month! Where did I put them? I put some somewhere. Where did I put them? Did I pick them back up again? Maybe Silly
They're
did.
not in the corner near the other side, near the loom.
I don't know. I put some in here somewhere. Now I don't know where they are. I thought I put them in there. That's fine. It's fine. Can you drift the ice track? I tried. I'm very bad at it. Cause you got lots of little duckies around the ice track. I love duckies. I used to own a duck, and then I accidentally murdered it. I mean, is it murder if it's accidental? I rolled on top of it when I was sleeping, and that's probably one of the reasons I never co-slept with my kids, because clearly I cannot be trusted.
It's not.
I mean, why
not
would
murder,
you
it's just
sleep with
duck's
a
water.
duck?
Why not?
It had its little enclosure, okay, and I put it in the enclosure, and then it was like, and I was like, oh, right, okay, right, just climb in bed with me, little buddy. And then in the morning, like, I woke up and I was on top of it, and it was dead. Also happened to me my brother's birthday, so out of guilt, I went to the pet shop and immediately bought him a fish tank and several fish. I felt awful. I still feel bad. Poor little Nibbler
So
did not deserve that. Don't judge me, Tyler. It was a long time ago.
Oh my god! Do you know we went off to go and get pumpkins, and I didn't get any pumpkins.
That's par for the course for you, though, Dig.
Far out.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Actually, we'll make this bit. Is that gonna? Yeah, that's gonna be 3 waves.
I know it's close to Major's base too. Jeez.
Oh, that happened. Oh god, I was like, I must have been about 16, so like 20 years ago. Why does Diggin not be streaming? Diggin?
So I've had some extremely personal issues going on, and I'm now only kind of in the headspace to be able to start doing it. So I haven't been able to stream that often. Well, haven't streamed for ages. But I'm getting better.
I'm getting
I
better.
got better.
I got better. But we love you.
I should stream. Yeah, I know. I should be able to stream tomorrow.
Yay.
Alright,
I need to find
pumpkins.
my
I'm going
webcam.
crazy.
Like, I've got 2 webcams somewhere, and then we packed them, and I don't know where they are. Like, okay, that's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Hydrate.
Tran_edits_ just redeemed hydrate.
Right, trans, we've got options, right? I've got diluting juice, I've got Diet Coke, or I've got coffee. What would you like me to pick?
Tran_edits_
You've got what in
just
juice?
redeemed daily
Diluting
check-in.
juice.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I forget you people don't. Coke, okay.
Tyler
Yeah,
underscore
we have no
J
clue what it
underscore
is.
Kovalskas
You
just redeemed
people.
daily check-in.
Ah, yeah, you people. You know, the upside downy people. Also the Americans, they don't. Imagine cordial. You know what cordial is?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
I know what
but
cordial
you know,
is.
as a juicy drink for kids and adults. And...
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we
You
would-
put a
we would
little,
call
you put a
that,
little bit of the juice in the bottom, and then you fill the rest up with water.
with water. So we just call that juice concentrate.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we call it diluting
exactly.
Kinda
juice
makes-
because
kinda
you
makes sense.
dilute it with water. See,
Okay.
fancy pants.
We also have multiple different forms of that sort of thing. You can get like frozen juice that gets diluted, or you can get powdery juice, or you can get liquid concentrate.
See, most of the things from concentrate here are like fresh fruit juice, whereas this isn't fresh fruit
Ah.
juice. It's fruit juice, but I wouldn't call it fresh. Hydrate. I drank some Coke. Thank you.
If it's intended to sit on a shelf for, you know, years potentially,
Yeah.
then no, it's not fresh.
You think Major's going to be mad if I take 2 stacks of coins from him?
Nah.
Curious. No.
If he wants them, he can have them back.
Sorry, Craig was asking about we were planning to go to the cinema to see 28 Years Later. And he's more, you know, obsessed with the whole series than I am. So he was like, well, if we can't get a babysitter, do you mind if I take blah blah blah? Like, cool, nope. That's fine. Saves me being miserable looking at all the food in the cinema that I can't eat.
Oh.
Aww.
Can you eat popcorn?
I've only recently gotten into eating popcorn because, like, I don't know if it's like the sensory issues, but you know, like those little bits that get stuck at the back of your throat and your teeth.
Oh, those
and
are uncomfortable for
Yeah.
everybody.
So I've only recently actually put some effort into eating popcorn. It's like, right, well, it's you know, it's low in calories, it's good, high in fiber, it's good for you. You know, as long as you don't get the
Yeah, as
one
far as
that I
snack foods
like last
go.
night that was absolutely covered in toffee. But yeah.
The only problem might be is if you get it from the cinema, it's going to have butter on it.
No,
Yeah, and
ours
salt.
is
Well-
ours is salty or sweet, so it's either coated in sugar or coated in salt.
Ooh.
We don't get butter popcorn over
Never
here.
been to a theater that has the
Well, you do, but
options.
not from the cinema, or not from most cinemas. Because I do like butter popcorn, but then there's a thing of trying to find a popcorn that's got dairy-free butter. Like,
Yeah. I could imagine that'd be a pain in the butt.
Being that intolerant of dairy just blows my mind. That you couldn't eat buttered popcorn. Wow. Just
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, I could. I
I
just
feel sorry for
regret
you.
my life decisions, you know, later on.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've done that a
exactly.
few
She'd
times
regret
as
it. The
well.
toilet would regret it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Will eating a spoonful of any sort of dairy except maybe cheese. A few hours later, he wanders in my room and fucking gasses me into submission.
Yeah. Been there, done that. And then, like, if we go out to eat somewhere, it's like, it's fine. Like, I'll just have a little bit of the chocolate cake or, you know, something. Because you go most places and they think, like, you know, a dairy-free or vegan option for dessert is fruit. I'm like, mate, no.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only option.
Yeah. Like, so yeah,
while
like,
fruit
you
is
end up giving in.
delicious-
It's like, I'll just have a wee bit. And then, you know, you're a little while later, you're, yeah, doubled
Miserable
over.
for one
regretting
reason or
regretting
another.
your decisions.
Good times. Good times.
Classic shits.
What? Oh, okay.
You said good times, and I said classic shits.
No, I was just wondering what all the pumpkins were about, but cool.
Ah. Well, I've got to make. I've got to put pumpkins under the road.
Why is this bit of road
That's how it rolls.
You mean jack-o'-lanterns?
Yeah, that's the one.
Pardon me, Jesus.
You right? Yeah?
Yeah. Just apparently gassy. My apologies.
How dare! I'm offended.
Disappointed it wasn't louder.
Hold on while I load the fucks that I need to give Jewel.
No more fucks to give.
My fucks have run out dry. I tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I love that song.
It's a good song.
And that's why these streams are not PG.
And not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah.
So did you work out what the plan is for the builds?
Well, I was thinking I might give people the option of whether they want to do a famous / historical figure themed build or a building. Or it could be a historic. I don't know. Do you have historical LGBT-ish buildings,
Well,
or have they all just been taken over by the the mass heterosexuals?
I mean, the few that I know of are like clubs and bars.
Yeah. So that's how
So,
it
I mean,
happened.
It wouldn't be very diverse.
I mean, I did go to a gay bar when I was pregnant with my oldest. Maybe that's why she's a lesbian.
After all,
I'm
you
joking,
know,
folks. I'm
You
joking.
just have to breathe the same air as some of them lesbi gays, and poof. Evidently, that's how it works. Supposedly.
I'm bisexual. I can make those jokes. It's fine. You need to clarify for the masses, otherwise you get someone in the comments going, "That's very offensive."
I mean, I wouldn't categorize myself as lesbian or bi, but you know, I tried it at least once. Wasn't my cup of tea.
People that didn't try it. That's all I'm going to say.
God, now I've got the no fuck song stuck in my head.
Aww.
Of course.
You got no fucks to give.
Fucks up from I've tried. I tried to go fuck up, but there's no fuck. I'm probably gonna get a ban or something from being too much profanity. Like,
It's after did you light up underneath these?
no.
Oh my god!
It's Kat. You should always assume there has been no torches or other lighting implements implemented.
You are quite. It's all right. Leave it. I will light up.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. I just got the most
Well, I do
adorable
want the
photo
answers
of my
to it.
sweet little fluff nuggy, Mr. Sunny. He's snoozing on the couch with a blankie. So adorable. Tyler, we're gonna need
Aww.
puppy tax photos in the Discord. So
Photographic evidence.
Yeah.
that said sweet puppy dog is being sweet and puppy dogish.
Yeah, my son keeps asking for a dog. I'm like, no, no, no.
Dogs are so much better than cats.
Nope.
Ouch. Glad my cats aren't around
I'm
here to
actually
hear
gonna-
that.
My
Hey,
go.
I say that dogs are better than cats because, generally speaking, dogs are easier to train. I mean, a
Yeah,
cat,
I'll
you're
take
just
that.
about to, you can get them litter box trained, but that's about the extent of what they allow you to train them to do for the most part.
Yeah, cats give 0 Fs. They're just like, I do what I want, and you can bite me, bitch.
Yeah, if you don't like it, too bad. So very sad.
Yep.
My neighbour next door, we've just had new neighbours move in. A beautiful cat that sits in the window. And of course, I can't have cats because jerk of a partner's allergic to them. And I'm contemplating putting a little letter in the letterbox saying if they need someone to ever babysit the cat, I'm there for them.
Well, you might want to introduce yourself first. Become friendly with the humans.
Nah. Just be like, if you want someone to look after your cat, I'm your girl.
Because, generally speaking, unless you're like someone who actively has a job pet sitting, it could be considered a little creepy to just randomly pop something in someone's letterbox, volunteering
factor,
as
0.
tribute.
Mate, I wish I had someone popping letters in my letterbox going, can I watch your cats when you go away on holiday or something? I'm like, aye, of course. Here you go. Here's my keys. One of my good friends, like would always watch our cats when we went away, but obviously we've moved, like bugger. But my parents have decided that when we go on holiday with the kids, they're gonna come and live at our house because we have a bath and they don't have a bath, so they get a bath and we get someone, to make sure our cats aren't dead.
Works.
See, that's a good deal.
That's a good trade-off. Bubble baths for cat time.
Yeah.
I assume they have like a shower. Generally speaking, everybody has some sort of
They
bathing
live in
options.
what you guys would probably consider a tiny home. It's like 12 foot. It's like 12 foot by 8 foot.
Yes, that would definitely be a tiny home. So yeah, shower, not bath.
Like
Makes
the
sense.
whole building is like 12 foot by 8 foot. Like you can walk to the living room from the bedroom, the back of the bedroom, in like, I don't know, 4 steps.
12 foot by 8 foot is like the size of my bedroom. Almost.
Yeah.
Because my bedroom is 11 foot by 12 foot square, ish. So, yeah.
You live in a tiny home, teeny tiny.
I can't even imagine living in a home.
Where the beanie?
Tyler_J_Kovalskas has just redeemed Weather Beanie.
Sorry, what?
2, 3, 4.
Oh,
6,
she's counting
7,
things.
8,
Okay.
9, 12, 13, 16,
5,
17.
6, 7, 8. My boots can, baby, is driving me crazy. Obsession for Western.
Your orange square is one too big.
Someone gets a little bit extra. Bone chicken, wow, wow. That's fine.
Oh, no, it's not. Don't worry. Just ignore me. Just ignore me.
Hey, I can count. Go me.
Woohoo! I can't, obviously. Takes 2 goes.
My bootskin baby is driving me crazy. My obsession for the Western. I'll dance all day.
Dance, a rodeo.
Make you mine, gotta get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do. Sorry.
What's that big white pole doing over there?
Being a big
That's
white
for
hole?
Silly to dance on. I don't know.
Right.
I imagine that's something he would do.
Okay.
Props.
All right. You made some room for me, have you?
Right, we need some more smooth slabbies. Smooth slabbies. Oh, Tyler, I can't wait to see it. Why is there an E here?
Just put stuff down. God. So sassy. Gotta light shit up.
Let up. Let up. As if you
Rubber bullets.
Tyler says, no, you buried the copper.
Yep, 100%. Good day. We don't
I'm gonna
need
get
it.
you,
Seriously.
We need to think of a name for this street.
Sesame Street. What's it? Hang on. Reed Street. T Street.
Huh? No, Tyler, we're not
I'm
calling
just
it Pee
having a
Pee Poo
look.
Poo Street. That's over there with the giant crap on the, the crap shack. Think of something gay.
Beanie Street.
Channel your inner new girl thing, You're gay, you're
Just
gay,
call it
be gay.
Legibitiqua. Legibitiqua.
Blah, 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 blah. Ah, bonjour.
Instead of saying LGBTQI+, you call it Legibitiqua.
Legibitiqua. I like it.
Legibitiqua.
Legibitiqua.
That's what I call it. Because it's a bit of a mouthful. 100% a bit of a mouthful.
That's what she said.
Correct. I've got to think of something cool to do. I've got a few ideas. What about calling it Queer Street?
Are we allowed to do that? Will we get banned?
I
I don't know.
I don't know. We have a very well-known street here in Australia, or in Victoria, that's called Peel Street. Very well-known for being the Legibitiqua Central of Victoria.
See, the only sort
You're not
of thing
sleeping,
we've got over here is like Salamander Street has been known to be the giggity area where the giggity ladies hang out.
Did you say the giggity lady?
Yeah, the giggity ladies.
just call it Ho Alley.
I hope.
Oh, there we go. Tyler just came up with Giggity Street.
Giggity Street.
I like Giggity Street. That's good. That's a good one, Tyler.
Works.
Let's go on down to Giggity Street.
Right, I'm gonna go get some iron. I'll be right back. We're going.
I think there's a picture war developing in photos and stuff because Tyler put Sunny, and now Drat and Mew, I probably botched the pronunciation, just posted their dog Hugo in response.
All right. It's all written up with English digging. Oh, we actually we had a zombie in there. Okay. Just so everybody knows that I helped out and light up the area.
Giggity Street. There we go.
Giggity Street. All right.
Right, I'll be right back. I'm just going for a tinkle.
Tinkle, tinkle, little cat. Sorry, people. Not sorry. Oh, gotta go recharge my tools.
That gold farm's getting put through the paces, huh?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what's disturbing me the most is these are not in line. I'm gonna have to go fix them. It's very disturbing on the brain.
And we're back.
Jesus. If
Big
I
guy,
didn't need
beard,
to pee,
lives in the
what do
sky.
I do now? I definitely need to pee now.
Dun dun dun.
Right, I'm going to go acquire some glowing keys. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll still be here lighting up your area. It's fine.
Okay, I do light up things occasionally. It has been known to occur. Right, the glowing key
Using
area is
torches
down
as the
here.
way to find your way back out of a cave does not count.
Yeah, using them as navigation is not lighting up.
Tomato, potato. Right, I've got a secret glowing key area that the others don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm here to murder you.
Whoa. A secret glowing key area that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, we'll kill this guy. I think that'll be enough glowing keys. 28 glowing sacks. Not bad.
It's cool with fortune.
Unless a Manchu's making a secret glowing key farm. Hey, Inokius! Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Do, 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 do. Well, speaking of that, Tyler, how come you're awake so early? Or were awake so early?
Yeah, it's still early in the U.S., and I think that Tyler is from the U.S.
Yeah, Tyler normally wakes up about 4:30 because, you know, his stomach needs feeding.
So about
I
an hour ago.
light up around my base so much, no enemies spawn in most of the area. Even though I love fighting mobs, building stuff is separate activity for me. I don't want my progress messed up by angry celeries. Fair enough. Inokius gets up at 6 AM for
Definitely.
work.
No one likes angry celery or silly sneaking up behind them.
What the hell was that?
No one likes silly.
Did someone just
I'm
bat?
guessing it was a silly. Guessing it was a silly.
Yeah, it was.
I would never.
Jesus Christ! Did your balls drop?
I think that might just be new mic plus the cold, but sure, let's go with that one.
I'm sorry. I was just like, what is this deep voice?
Testicles, testicles, 1, 2 testicles.
It's like one of my Xbox friends. He's always speaking very effeminate sounding, shall we say. But like when he actually drops the act and just talks normal, he sounds like super deep voice comparatively, and it's like, oh my god, who are you? How did I not know this for 3 years? It's like, dude.
I'm sure my voice could go deeper, but I don't want to make everyone experience that.
That's what she said.
Oh, whoops.
All right, up where you've got the library, I'm going to just do a zhuzhing up there.
Why are you judging my library?
You know where... No, you know where your library is?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do that wall. It's all dirt now. I'm just going to do a little bit of zhuzhing there. All right? No, nothing in the major zhuzhing. Just a zhuzhing. No, your library's going to be fine. It's just the wall.
Ooh, I'm gonna get you.
Chicken, I don't think you've been zhuzhing enough.
Okay, you want me to do more zhuzhing?
You should.
I should zhuzh more. Okay.
It's still technically morning over here as well, guys. It's like 11:45.
Yeah, well, not here. It's nearly 9 o'clock at night.
Well, that's your fault.
Is it?
Where did I put
Look,
those?
I'm in
Yeah.
front of you.
Whoa.
I'm in front of you, so you just need to I don't know, take a chill pill.
I did have extra bits of wall. Where did I put them?
Oh my god, do you know what we should have named it? We could have named it...
You okay? Ah, there they are.
I know you said something, but I have no idea what you said.
I said we could have named it Pride Alley.
Ah.
What I heard is we should name her
Pride Alley. We could have named the street Pride Alley, is what she was saying.
It's
Yeah.
I like it, but it's giving too much of Diagon Alley-esque vibes, and I don't think J.K. Rowling needs any attention
Right.
at all.
That's a great idea, Kat. We should call it Behead J.K. Rowling Alley.
Well, we named it Giggity Street.
Come along,
No,
Giggity Street.
nothing from Silly. We're gonna run along Giggity Street. All right, Kat.
Yes.
I want you to pick between red and purple. Which one?
Purple.
Fuchsia.
Excellent. Thank you.
It is the mini moderator's favourite colour. Well, at least we think it's her favourite colour. It's the only really one she can say.
Oh, one of your kids is colorblind?
No, just very autistic.
He said say, not see.
Stay. Okay, it sounded like she said C. I am sorry.
You will be.
Kat, stop being Scottish for a minute, please.
Wow.
I'm very bad at accents, so I can't really be anything else. Good day, mate. Yeah.
Oh.
That was
Using
perfect.
Australian lingo does not make you Australian accent.
Perfect. No, that was great. That was exactly what you needed. Good day, mate.
I do my best.
Now you just got to say bonza.
Bonza.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now I just need to stand on my head and complete the transition.
Now I'm really annoyed.
Is it because you stand on your head?
All the time. No, because I don't. Because my ground harness is not working properly.
What's not working?
My ground harness. Keep flying away. Don't tell me you haven't heard of a ground harness.
I'm hearing ground ass.
Harness.
No, you're just wishful thinking, silly.
Yeah, that is true.
Her ground ass as opposed to her sky ass, obviously.
Nobody wants my sky ass.
It's sky ass, don't come from... I don't know what I'm doing. Kat needs to practice speaking upside downish. I am very bad at accents. I think it's because I don't hear accents very well. So obviously being able to pick them up and then being able to then duplicate them is, yeah.
Yeah, you've got hearing loss issues, so it makes sense that you wouldn't be able to switch from one accent to another because you may not have heard the accent well enough to emulate it, or enough to emulate it, not well enough.
Yeah, something deaf.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Something Scottish.
That works too.
All right. How
I
does
mean,
that
I
look,
just
Kat?
need to be able to use the word cunt, and then, you know, that's like 90% Australian, right?
100%.
Yep.
See?
Kat, you already used the word cunt.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
but
cunt.
that's I think that I don't know. There's clearly a difference between a Scottish one and an Australian one. Maybe
Well, it's
they're
because
upside
Australia
down
can't
too.
make it. Yeah. Well, Australian
Got
cunts
it.
don't get offended.
You got it.
So that's the issue. Well, hang on. Does that mean that other countries have their... I am very confused now.
Oh,
Well, I know an American cunt is actually called Karen.
To see the cunt, to see the cunt, to see the countries. Fuck you, fuck you.
I thought an American cunt was called Donald.
I went my holidays.
But the more common variant is called Karen.
Is that what Trump's first name is?
Probably.
Oh
God,
God,
we used to
don't you
sing
make
that
me
as
remember
kids
people who
on
ask
going
like,
on
what's
school trips
Obama's
and
last
stuff, and we
name?
had no idea what it meant. What was that, silly?
I said, Dickens reminding me of the time when people were wondering what Obama's last name was.
I
No
thought
wonder.
Obama's last name was Obama.
Yeah. I remember
I have no
saying
clue what his first name is.
Barack.
Barack.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
We had-
I didn't know.
we had a-
I
we
didn't
had
know
a,
that-
We had a black BMW that we named Barack Obama.
That's hilarious.
Unfortunately, Barack and a wombat had a little bit of a disagreement.
Was it the wombat combat ass that took it out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotta watch out for them wombat combat asses. They are not something to fuck with.
Lucky little bastards.
Wombat ass?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a wombat? Like, have you ever seen like a picture of that?
Are those little flying guys?
No, they're big
no.
chunky guys.
Oh my
with
God.
Big holes.
They're like oh God, what, like a womble? You know what a womble is?
Underground,
Just so-
overground, wombling free.
Yeah.
The wombles of wind.
So just imagine a womble, but imagine that it's like a rock. Its muscles are that tense. It's insane. They're just big ball of muscle, and usually if you get them in your car pretty much goes to heaven.
And one of the reasons that people call them wombat combat asses is because when a wombat goes into its hole to hide from a predator, and the predator is dumb enough to try to follow them in, the wombat then uses its butt like a blunt weapon and generally squashes the predator's skull.
I mean, if you've got a haughty enough ass to use as a
Thank you.
weapon, why not? Eh?
Exactly. Wasn't me. Can't prove a thing.
How dare! I'm offended
disgusting.
again. You
I
should
know,
be
I'm
ashamed
sorry.
of yourself.
Sorry, I'm Australian.
Okay, Karen.
Okay. Have we been getting any red brick? Yes. Cool, but no.
Oh, did you guys hear the stupidity? There's a group of people who have gotten so tired of being called Karens that they're trying to get laws passed that calling someone a Karen is considered a derogatory term.
I mean, I
And
feel
hate
bad
speech.
for, like, you know, the nice Karens that have been named Karen from birth.
I mean, yeah, but it's like $100 and you can change your name. So
I mean,
it
I
is what it
usually
is.
use
I've
the
yet to
term
meet
Susan,
this
but I know a really nice Susan who does
It's-
not fit Susan vibes.
It's way more expensive than $100 to change your name in Australia. I can tell you that now.
Over here, it's
Well,
free.
I assume it's like $100 because when I got married, a name change is part of the thing that's included in the price tag, and it was a little over $100 for me to do the marriage license and all that.
Yeah, I
So
think
I
If you
would
get
assume
married-
to the
Yeah.
deed poll thing.
that the name change would be the same price or cheaper.
If
were
you
to
get
do
if you
it
get
as a
married,
standalone.
there's no cost to changing your name.
Yeah.
If you get divorced, there's no cost to changing your name. But if you're it's about $500.
That's a lot.
Yep. Because Dan wants to change his name, change his surname, and I said to him, "Well, that's a good excuse for us, because then he can change his name legally without it
Yeah.
costing anything." So we should go.
Very
and do
true.
that.
Yeah, if I didn't get married, I probably would have changed my last name so I didn't have to have the same last name as my bio sperm donor.
I'll be changing my last name later this year, which makes my year sound really dramatic when I'm moving countries and changing my name, but still.
Who are you changing it to? Oh, don't tell us. Sorry,
I've not
I forgot.
figured out yet.
I forgot we were streaming.
Max Powers.
You're not changing it to silly, because that'd.
Do it.
Right, internet, here's my full name and address.
Social
It's
security
on screen
number.
now.
Here's my credit card details.
And the last 3 digits on the
And
back of my bank card.
Exactly, and here's my PIN
Sure,
number.
each member of my family.
Oh.
Mother's maiden name, can't forget that one.
You can.
First pet.
Trust me, you can.
Well, I can't because my mom's maiden name is my maiden name. Because mom and dad never got married, and yeah.
I'm sure you could forget your name if you tried hard enough.
Bitch.
Yeah, you're clearly just not trying hard enough, Jewel.
Do better,
Bishop,
Jewel.
please. How about you do better, Silly?
I've considered that, and no.
I chose against it. Okay.
Ah,
I would like Uber Eats.
me too.
Yeah.
I ordered
Can I get in
donuts
on that order?
yesterday.
It depends what we're ordering.
That's a good question.
Milk. Just lots of milk, Kat.
Okay.
Okay, I've got coffee. I'll
Loads of-
take milk.
Whole, full fat milk.
Oh yes,
So
please.
mean.
That is perfect to make
So
coffee
mean.
with.
Whole milk is the best milk. Anyone who says differently can fight me.
It's making
Exactly.
my colon.
Name a
retract.
place and time, silly. Well, I don't
Yeah,
necessarily
pay for my
disagree,
ticket.
I just can't drink it.
Pay for my
Skimmed
ticket.
milk is a sin.
I'll
Oh,
come and
totally.
fight you if you pay for my ticket.
That I'm gonna fly
No,
outside.
if you want to fight me, you're going to have to pay for the privilege.
The privilege.
No, it's not a privilege for me. It's not a privilege for me. It's a privilege for you if I take it.
Someone thinks very highly of himself.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't I?
No, I think highly of how much people want to fight me.
Oh, it's peeling out. For some reason, I thought this was glow lichen. It is not glow lichen. Nobody wants the
sometimes
pilk,
confusing.
Tyler, especially not expired pilk. Oh.
Freaking gross. Like, seriously, Tyler, get it together.
Okay, the last thing I ordered on Uber Eats was one hot dog from a place called The Dog is Hot in Barcelona,
One hot dog.
Where's Barcelona?
Spain.
Spain.
Why were you in Spain?
Because
Ordering
us
hot dogs.
Europeans can get around, you know, Europe pretty easily.
Well, I think that's the most intense you've ever asked me a question.
How dare you be in Spain? How very dare you, silly.
Yes, silly, disgraceful.
Oh, Tyler, please, no.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Good.
And that
Don't.
one isn't allowed.
Pilk cheese. Oh. Do I have any?
I can just order things from Morrison's on this app?
Oh, yeah, you
No.
didn't know that? You can also order things from Morrison's
No.
on Amazon. Like, okay.
Oh, I could go for a Ben & Jerry's.
Yum.
Mainly Ben and
I
Jerry
would
couldn't
be
go for
jelly,
you.
but I have a Ninja Creamy, so, you know, up yours.
Oh, what?
A fancy ice cream
Ninja
machine.
Creamy.
Okay.
I
Ninja
can-
I like
Creamies, what is
Baskin
that?
Robbins.
I can make my own ice
That
cream.
sounds really.
I'm gonna get the soft serve creamy, and I'm gonna send you
rub it in my
loads of
face,
pictures
yeah.
of just how good the ice cream is that I'm having.
Well, I mean, if she's got a way to make her own homemade ice cream, that's probably 1,000% better than whatever you're getting at the store. Because it is custom to whatever she feels like eating right then.
Yeah,
Whether
but
it's
you're
caramel
assuming
or
in this
nut.
situation that Kat can make the ice cream correct.
Hey, I've made mint chocolate
well, I
chip,
don't-
and that's pretty much mostly the only one I care about.
So hard to follow a recipe, Kat.
Argus, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hope you're
I'd
doing
assume
okay.
that, you know, since she's a mother of multiples, she knows how to follow a recipe. Therefore, I would assume that she can use the ice cream machine.
Mother of multiples.
Yes, more than one crotch goblin.
Just imagining Kat, like, she's got like 15 kids now. 16th's on its way.
Oh, if Craig had his way, we'd have, like, more. But, like, no.
My brain just
She's
goes to
creating
that.
her own little army.
My brain goes to that portion of Monty Python where the mum is standing in the kitchen and she drops a baby. She just goes, "Put a nappy on that, love."
It just plops out.
Yeah.
That was
Literally.
basically my second
Slop
child.
onto the ground.
They broke my water at 10 o'clock at night. He came out at 11:29. That dude was quick.
He was very happy to come out.
Yeah. The midwife went on her break, and I'm like, they broke my water at 10. I said to Craig at 11, go get the midwife. I want the epidural. No, you'll not be that far along yet. Dick. Still never forgiven him for that.
Yes. Giving birth, I can relate to this conversation so much.
Well, an epidural's the druggy one that makes you not feel all the things.
If they do
And
it
then
right.
obviously 29 minutes later, the little man was out. He's like, hello.
I wish my epidural was the thing that made you not feel anything.
Oh, did yours
Not
not
only
work?
did I feel things, it might have halfway worked. I'm not sure. But the next day, I had a bruise on my back the size of a dinner plate.
Ouch. Just don't do what my cousin did when making ice cream. She put the salt in the ice cream and not in the ice on the outside. Ah, right. Ah, yeah. So
Yeah, that's a problem.
some salty. I mean, unless it's
my
salted
God, I can
caramel,
get a
yeah.
Reese's peanut butter
Don't put
milkshake.
salt in your ice cream. Oh.
I put salt in coffee once. Not on purpose.
Yeah, I've done that.
I mean, if it's caramel flavored coffee, then maybe a little salt would make it taste like salted caramel coffee. But
It was just
I wouldn't
coffee,
recommend
coffee.
Loving salt ice cream.
I used to work when I was a chef at a golf club, and we'd have the guys in the what do they call it? Oh, it's like a members area where you go in and buy clubs and all that kind of stuff. I can't think of what, but at the golf shop, and they'd always order food. They'd call the kitchen and they'd order food. And one of the guys loved to play pranks near the chefs, and he came down and he pranked one of the other guys, and this guy was cooking him his bacon and egg sandwich, and he put a whole stack of chili in it. And so this guy bit into the sandwich, and of course, us pissing himself laughing. He thought, and that was all good. So anyway, we said, come back up and grab another, no chili, and he's come up and he thought it was put salt in her coffee. And so she didn't see what had happened. She didn't see it at all. And she goes to and she spits it everywhere. And we realise that he's put salt in it. So anyway, I ring club and I'm like, what did you put in we'll just say Kat. Use it as your name. What did you put in Kat's drink? And he's like, I didn't have an allergic reaction. So he's freaking out. He goes, just salt. Only put salt in. Burst out laughing. And I was like, she's not having a reaction. But God, just like.
So my Wi-Fi kept cutting out through that, and all I heard was that someone put piss in someone's coffee, and then they had an allergic reaction.
Yeah,
It
mine
wasn't
kept
just you,
cutting
it
out
kept
a
cutting
little
out.
bit as well.
Yeah, same.
It might have been mine, then, not yours.
Long story short, dude put salt in someone's coffee, but when called out on it, was like, I didn't put nothing in their coffee. And then when the person got fed up with him denying it, they were like, look, we really need to know what you put in their coffee because they're having an allergic reaction. And he's like, I just put salt. It was only salt.
Do you want to put some along the top as well, Kat? Just to light up the top.
Dude learned his lesson not to pull pranks on people's food.
It was very funny. It didn't change him with anything. He still pulled pranks. It was very entertaining.
Oh, apparently Elon Musk and Trump are having a fallout.
Oh, are they? That's
Oh
fucking
no!
shit.
Oh, so sad. So sad. Condolences, prayers, sorrows.
Lols.
And for once, I'm agreeing with Musk. Ugh.
What? Wait, why?
Musk is disagreeing with something Trump's doing that's stupid.
Oh, okay.
Basically everything.
I think Musk must have taken his meds.
Yeah, must have.
He's probably just trying to save face and get you know,
Tesla
some
out of
of
the
his
asshole it's in.
some of his company's finances back up
What face
to
is there to
scratch.
save?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, considering Musk is the type that, you know, it's daddy's money and all of his businesses are things that literally he just became prosperous because he knew what to buy, when to buy it. It's like, dude, really? You're not a genius.
No, it really boggles me how people think he's very smart. It's like, no, he just employs smart people.
Exactly. It's like people who think Trump's, like, amazing when it comes to, like, law. It's like, no, he just knows which lawyers to hire, and then on the back end refuses to pay their bill.
and then get sued.
Trump's just a really good cult of personality. You know, he's the quote unquote pretty face.
Mm,
No.
You see?
Those quotes are doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Very happy.
Quote unquote pretty face for an Oompa Loompa.
He's
That's what he
pretty
reminds me
tall
of.
as Oompa Loompas come.
That's what he reminds me of.
That's because he's got lifts in his shoes. Don't let him fool you.
Don't let the lifts fool you either.
I love that, like, he's had, like, brought out all these things and stuff that people don't like, and then they're surprised that, oh, well, I voted for him. I didn't think he was gonna do that. Like, me,
Right?
it was
I
there
thought he would
last
do
time.
the good things he said, not the
Yeah,
bad things
I thought he'd
too.
only do the things that I like. Like, okay.
I just wanted to be racist, not poor.
Oh no. Oh, I need to make some ice cream.
I'll make
I
me
saw
some.
an article just the other day where one got charged for the January insurrection on the Capitol, who Trump wanted to pardon, has refused the pardon with the statement of, look, I'm fucking guilty!
Fair enough, at least she
I'm
owns
like,
her.
wow. Like, you've got to be really pissed off at Trump to run the risk of actually going to jail for a felony charge.
Yes, Argus. Good person.
In,
Gotta love the
instead
mint
of
chocolate chip,
taking
right.
that
What?
pardon.
Alright, I thought I was having a stroke there. Digging must be at the gold farm.
Sorry, I am.
I just saw flashy lights. It's like, okay, this is
If you
how I
start
die.
having a stroke, you down. Give me money.
Goodbye.
Right, there's 7 slots. Do you think that's going to be enough? 1, 2, 3,
Probably.
4,
What now? I'm sorry.
5, 6, 7. 7 slots.
Wow,
Slots.
you dirty-brained individuals.
I think
I don't know.
you're
I don't know.
a
Could you
bit
do
high
7?
maintenance.
Oh.
I'd say 7 is a bit too much.
You're obviously not trying hard enough, silly.
Oh, silly. He's only got 2 holes.
Even though, no, don't
All I
say
heard
that
was
on the
Philly's
internet.
only got 2 holes.
That's pretty
I heard
accurate.
that
That's
too.
exactly what I said. I said, poor silly. He only has 2.
My
I
condolences
keep
to
wanting
your
to say that
unfortunate
nostrils
holes.
are also holes, but I don't want to go there.
I don't. That'd have to be a fairly. Either you've got really big nostrils or very small hands.
Every hole's a goal.
I know you got ears and that kind of stuff, but that's just correct.
Not according to Family Guy.
I don't think I've ever seen one that small. I think if you want to hear about stuff like that, I'll have to ask Kat about Craig.
Well, I've seen how tall
Silly,
Craig
my
is, and I'm
husband is
guaranteed he's
9,
got-
is 6'9". Use your imagination.
I was going to say
No.
he's got big feet. What do you expect?
They're a size 13.
Good grief. You know, though, that is not a guaranteed way to measure a guy. Just putting it out there. I know people who have very small down belows, and they have size 13 wide feet.
I'm gonna shut up because my mother-in-law watches these sometimes.
All right, I'm going to be back in a minute.
Oh, yeah. Keep wanting to say something, and then I realise Kat's on the stream, and I'm like, oh, do I want that online? Now I've heard that your mother might be watching. I think we should all talk about the worst stuff.
Mother-in-law.
The mother-in-law. Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, mother-in-laws are generally going to be more critical than actual mothers.
Nah, my
Even better.
mother-in-law's pretty good. I don't have one of those evil
She
mother-in-laws,
feels
thankfully.
required to say that since she might be watching.
Nah, she's pretty awesome. Whee!
Susie.
I want a toasty.
I had a corned beef toasty like the other day. So good. Guys, I'm gonna have to tap out for a sec.
Let's go make a toasty.
Emergency toasty.
I assume you know what that is.
I'm figuring it's a toasted sandwich.
Yes.
Cool.
I can have up to 12 meats in this.
In what?
One toasty.
How big is the sandwich? What is it, a
I
Subway
can have roast chicken,
footlong?
sausage, bacon, chorizo, pastrami, tuna, hash browns. Hash browns aren't meat.
No, hash browns are definitely not meat. They're not even a meat
Boiled
substitute.
egg, fried egg, ham, beef brisket.
Just
There's
putting
no
it out
pulled
there,
pork.
all of those sound like they could go with each other except for the tuna.
Yeah, the tuna doesn't. Okay, tuna and egg. I think that could.
Yeah,
That
tuna
could
and egg
work.
could go together because I've had tuna salad with egg in it.
Ham if you're pushing it.
Maybe.
Hash browns, but hash browns aren't a meat, so I'm not sure
Yeah, we're
why
not
they're even
counting
in this
hash
conversation.
browns for vegetarians to think they're
Ew, vegetables. Yucky, yucky.
vegetables are divinely delicious, and you can fight me if you think otherwise. Well, it depends on the
Not
vegetables. What
beetroot.
vegetable?
It's just standard vegetables.
Well, I don't know what standard vegetables for you are. They could be different from
The
standard
vegetables.
because in America, standard vegetables on a sandwich is lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion.
Yep, you're just listing them
about it.
off.
That's about it.
I can choose the type of cheese.
Ooh, pepper jack. Pepper jack is king.
It's not there, but they do have Parmigiano Reggiano, whatever that is.
It's the powdered Parmesan. At least that's what it is here
Okay.
when you see it on the menu.
If you can't tell, I had to take a few seconds to work out how to pronounce that one.
Yeah, I don't think you pronounced it correctly, but I don't know how to properly pronounce it, so
Grilled
I'm gonna try.
halloumi. Have you ever had halloumi?
I'm not even sure I've ever heard of it.
Find some and devour.
Why?
It's really good.
As
I
like
forget
a
that
just
Diggins not left, and she's probably just here listening to us.
are we talking about a cheese that you just like cut it up into cubes and nibble on it as a snack, or should I eat it with something?
All of the above.
Okay.
It's extremely versatile.
Well, Discord me the proper spelling and I'll send Will to the store and see if he can acquire some.
Oh god, I've got too many choices. Why did I choose to make your own?
What meat
Sorry
did
about
you
that,
choose?
folks. Hey, I'm not dead.
I've not chosen the meat yet.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
I just got
what?
back in and slept.
Sorry, I just came back in and Silly's talking about what
What's
meat
some
he's
good
choosing.
meat?
Bone chicken.
He's trying to figure out what kind of toasty he wants, and he clicked create your own. And there's like 12 meat options plus potatoes in the meat category for some godforsaken reason.
How did you put patties on a toasty? Eh?
That was just the most Scottish sentence that's ever come out of your mouth.
Really? I've heard way more Scottish things than that.
But I'm curious, how do you stick tatties on a toasty?
They're hash browns.
Oh, okay. Ugh, no.
It's probably like
Yeah,
a
that's
hash
meat.
brown patty, kind of like McDonald's makes.
Oh, holy shit. Be really careful, Kat. There's a big hole. She
Don't
said.
judge me.
No, I'm just telling you there's a hole. I just want to be careful with the hole.
Hash browns on a toasty. You know what? I'm not going to mention that to my husband because he'd probably try that. He loves hash browns.
I'm just saying,
I
hash
think
browns
I've
on
read
like
these
a breakfast
biscuits.
sandwich is on point.
I can't stand it. It's like the texture of the potato. Like I love potatoes and everything else, but hash browns are just no. Ugh.
It depends on if they're cooked right. And by right, I mean they need to be crispy and cooked through to where there's no more of that raw potato, even a whisper of it. Because I've seen some people make hash browns and, like, they're cooked, but they kind of have a bit of a weird texture, like they should have been cooked for another 5 minutes, if you know what I mean.
Okay, this is going to sound really bad, but hear me out. The best hash browns I've ever had, they made it leaving the potato skin in.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's delicious.
Yeah,
if done right, and as long as they've made sure that they got all the dirt off of the outside of the potato first.
I mean, I usually leave the skin on if I'm making like chips or mash or anything like that because the skin's like the best part for you.
Oh, yes, definitely.
It just tastes great.
But it depends on the type of potato as to if you should leave the skin on or not, as far as like flavor and texture. Because if it's like one of those little red potatoes with the very smooth skin, that's really good. And you're not going to go wrong with that. But if it's like a brown russet, you got to be extra careful to get all of those little eyes dug out and don't accidentally wind up incorporating them into the food because they have a weird twang bitteriness.
Yeah, you don't want some
And
twang in your
then-
potato.
No. And then you've also got to make extra sure that you scrub it really, really good to get all the dirt and grime off the outside because those brown potatoes just, I don't know what it is. It's like Velcro to dirt.
Rub it hard to get the twang off.
Exactly.
Okay, my sandwich, I'm going to go with tuna and chorizo.
Ooh, that sounds
Don't
good.
do it. Don't do it.
That
Thank
sounds
you,
awesome.
Kat.
Chorizo, delicious. Tuna. Mm-mm.
I mean, tuna's great and all, don't get me wrong, but I don't think chorizo plus tuna is going to mix well.
Oh, I got
I
a
could
tuna
make-
Also
and
going to have
onion
sweet corn in it 'cause I
baguette
like
from
sweet corn.
Greg's the other day, and I was very ill after it. I think the tuna was off.
Ew. What are you also putting in, Silly?
Sweet corn, and I'm not sure what to do for sauce.
Well,
If you say
Considering you're
mayo,
doing-
I'm gonna reserve a special place in hell just for you.
What's wrong
Actually, I was
with
going to say
mayo?
tartar sauce.
No, but tartare sauce
They've not got
and
tartar sauce.
chorizo, not a good combination. You need something that's a bit tomatoey.
Wouldn't think yeah, that's my problem though, is chorizo and tartar sauce. No. So, do they
So
have something
ketchup.
along the lines of buffalo sauce?
Barbecue and mayonnaise.
I don't know what buffalo sauce is.
It's made of buffaloes, clearly.
It's a spicy, creamy sauce.
Not the kind of spicy, creamy sauce that you like normally silly though.
Oh, it's just like a
Got a
hot
little
sauce.
kick to it.
Yeah, it's a hot sauce.
They've got habanero chili sauce. They've got
Oh, that'd be
Sweet
good with
chili
chorizo.
and
Yeah,
whatever
that would
enough
be.
Cholula hot sauce is.
Cholula hot sauce.
Her name's Cholula. She was a show.
Yeah.
I've had
brand.
it. I'm not a fan. Or wait, hang on. Was it Cholula? No, I am a fan of Cholula. It's imported from Mexico, if I remember correctly, and it is actually really good, and it would definitely complement chorizo.
If you knew Chula,
Going Cholula
I
'cause it's
know
cheap.
Chula. Oh, what a sauce.
Over here, Cholula is one of the more expensive hot sauces that I get once in a while, and like it is very flavorful. It's got a lot of herbs and spices to get that flavor, and it is yummy. It doesn't take much to season something with it.
I'm
Also,
sure
it comes in
Tyler
the
will be
cutest
happy to hear that I'm having ketchup, maybe.
Right, guys, I am going to have to tap out of the stream because the internet guy is coming to fix our internet, hopefully. So I might get cut off anyway. So I'm going to tap out now, and thank you guys for watching. Please remember, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Say bye, folks.
Bye, folks.
And I will catch you guys later.